So proud to be talking, and welcome to the show, Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake, how are you?
I'm wonderful, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing well, Jake. Thanks for joining us. I know you're constantly keeping yourself busy down there in the accountability crib, and I want to start off talking to you. It's kind of amazing how life comes full circle, isn't it? I mean, you helped train DDP and get him into wrestling, and now he's helping you in this whole new life.
No joke, man. It's just been an awesome thing that happened. Just it's one of those storybook things, man. You couldn't have wrote this, If the writers at WWE could have wrote this, they'd be a whole lot better off. But this is a dream come true, man. Getting sober, getting clean, and actually, it's just so amazing because I'm not being tormented like I thought I would be. I've tried to get clean before, and it was brutal, man. It just wasn't right. And the difference being today is this whole thing with DDP yoga, man. I mean, I hate to think that yoga's what helped me get clean, but there it is, man. I got to say it, DDP yoga has helped me clean up because, you start your day and you do it, and you can see endorphins going through your body, and my mind clears up. My mind's not being twisted and pulled on and tugged on and ripped on, and because that's what addiction does. It works in your head, and next thing you know, you're taking that wrong trip down the wrong street. So to be able to do the workout, and I'm not able to do a full workout because I've had the shoulder surgery, but I do the leg workout, and I get a lot of movement in the upper body. I just can't, I can't drop down and do a push-up. I go into plank position and hold it. But, man, it's been a godsend for not only for me, but for my family, too, man, because they're just blown away at the transformation I've made. And not only do you hear my voice and know that it's right, but to see me, it's like, holy crap, Dad, you haven't looked this good since forever. I'd say 94, 95, I look like this.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question for you, Jake. Is not only look, but I guess just shape and cardio and or stepping into a ring. When was the last time you think that you felt this confident and strong about yourself?
I'd say 90, 94, 93 maybe.
Okay.
I'll tell you this right up front, man. Each day it keeps coming in my mind. I will be back in the ring. I will make an impact somewhere, and I'm really looking forward to getting out there. Not so much for my wrestling career, but for all those people out there that are struggling with addiction, those people that are struggling with being overweight, those people that think that they're down and out. You don't have to be down and out, man. There is a way out. There is hope. There are dreams that can be filled. And doing DDP yoga, man, is the secret to all of it. I mean, I started the workouts, and a lot of it, it's not just a workout. It's a life-changing thing, man, because the stuff in my body now completely different from the food that I was eating before. I didn't understand all this gluten and the problems with dairy products getting into your system and, hurting me with arthritis that I have. I first got here, I couldn't curl. My hands were curled. My toes were curled under. I had problems walking. I couldn't straighten my fingers out. But guess what? I'm doing it today, man. And, all those meds those doctors were giving me to help me with those problems, they've been thrown to the wayside, too. And what I'm doing different is what I eat. I'm gluten-free, I'm dairy-free. I was worried about that because I love cheese, but guess what? There's goat cheese and there's sheep cheese, and that sheep cheese is just unbelievably awesome, man. And, just to wake up in the morning and get in the hot tub and get my body loosened up. And I sit out here in the hot tub and I look at the skies and I think, man, it's a sweet life. And 7 months ago, man, I'd have cursed you out and told you to get the hell away from me. I mean, I was in such a horrible spot mentally and physically, and I didn't think there was any way out. I'd have bet my ass on it, man. I guess I'd lost my ass again.
Jake, you know, you've been very open and very you've been very responsible in the past and other interviews. You know, you've been very open about saying
Sure.
that you've screwed up, that you were the one. Nobody made you drink, nobody made you do drugs. That was your choice. Do you think?
I liked it.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun.
Right. Well, and what I'm curious is, today we see in the wrestling business a much cleaner business, a much cleaner locker room. The drug use, whether it be steroids, whether it be recreational drugs, everything is much more tamed down, and especially in WWE, it's monitored. Do you think that if you came up in the business today versus 20, 30 years ago, do you think that you would have had to deal with the same personal problems?
I don't think so. I don't think I would have made it as far as I did. My problems weren't just drugs and alcohol. I had a lot of mental problems, man, that I'm still working on. And thanks to WWE, I'm getting the counseling that I need. I'm having the therapy that I need. Things happen to you in life, man, and you shove them in a box and you hide them because they hurt. You don't want to deal with them. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of shame involved, and you put them away and you hide from that stuff. But, you may think that it's gone or you've hidden it away and that's done, but it's not done. Bottom line is, anybody that's listening out there, if you've got problems, if you've been through something that you're ashamed of, know this. The only way you're going to get past that is to deal with it, accept it, own it, and seek some help, man. There's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with, doing hand abuse, man. I take hand abuse now when I go on the road. Not because I think I'm going to drink. It's just because, if I was going to war, chances are I'd put on armor. Chances are I'd carry a gun. So I'm arming myself, to stop those weak moments. Once you become an addict, man, you got to be responsible, and that doesn't work with addiction. Being responsible. Are you serious? Today, I see the guys out there. They're clean. They're sober. God bless them. I know that they've cut down their work schedule quite a bit because I'll tell you the truth, man. There's no way in hell anybody could have made it back in the day without doing some type of drug. Whether it be, steroids to help your body heal. I don't think steroids are a bad thing. They're a bad thing when they're abused. I mean, you didn't come up with the idea of steroids and make that product for people to hurt themselves. And if you abuse anything, it's gonna have an adverse reaction. Whether it's alcohol, sex, or food, or whatever. There are times when steroids are needed on people. And, hell, I'm getting to the age now, 60. I'm getting close to 60. I got a birthday coming up. I'll be 58. I'm seeing doctors and stuff that say, hey, Jake, you're not far away from needing some help with this or that, just to keep your drive going. God bless everybody that can do it and stay clean because it's not easy. It's not easy being in the spotlight and having to being responsible, not to do the wrong thing. And there were times in the past that I took these pills, I took those pills, and at the time I felt like I had a reason for doing them, and I probably did. Whether it be pain pills or anti-inflammatories or sleeping pills or whatever, but when you start abusing them, man, you've opened up a whole other can of beans, man, and abuse of anything is bad for you.
Jake, give me a career highlight, and I mean in your wrestling career. Give me a moment that you always something that you always hold on to that you say that was that was a damn good moment. Was it WrestleMania 3?
Yeah,
what?
I've been blessed with so many moments, man. Whether it be WrestleMania 3 with Alice Cooper or wrestling Andre the Giant. I mean, there's something I'd have never thought of, man. And for him to bend enough to make it a competitive match, I mean, just get real for a moment. Can you whip Andre's ass? Hell no. Is Andre afraid of snakes? Hell no. But he did it for entertainment and, wrestling Ricky Steamboat, wrestling Ronnie Garvin. Those are magic moments in a life, man. And I had so many magic moments, man. And Thank God that me getting clean now, I'm actually able to look back and watch old film and remember parts of it. I was just inducted into the Cauliflower Alley Hall of Fame out in Vegas, man, and that was certainly a great, great moment for me because, right or wrong, the things that I did outside the ring, I always performed.
Absolutely.
I gutted it. This man once told me, we really can't stand about you. We don't know when you're high and when you're not. Well, that's maybe I've never been straight. I don't know. I'm just thankful to have survived all that. And I am so thankful that Diamond Dallas Page threw that hook out to me. Now, don't misunderstand me. I've had to do all the work. Scott Hall is doing all the work to stay straight, to stay clean. Somebody might open the door and let you in, but you still got to do the right thing, man. And when you go to bed at night, you get on your knees and you pray and you thank God for the moment, man. Those are the right things, And going to see a therapist. Okay, am I crazy? Yes, I am. I'm crazy about getting straight, man. And this thing with DDP Yoga is helping me in a way because I get such a high. Not only doing DDP yoga, but going shopping and, somebody will recognize me and, she's the same thing, blah, 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 blah. And that gives me a platform to talk to them about DDP yoga, to introduce them to that. I just had a young lady come over here today and she worked out with us, man. She sweated, she grunted, she yelped, she did it all, man, but she did it. And here's a girl that was 325 pounds, coming out of high school. And she'd been in a bad car wreck. And I actually seen her at the physical therapist office when I was having my shoulder therapy. And I met her and I'd say, we do this DDP yoga thing. If you're interested in getting healthy and helping your body recover from your injury and helping your life. And she came over, man, and before she left, she just came over and gave me a great big hug. She goes, thank you so much. I know this is going to help me tremendously. Because she's a beautiful young girl that is eating the wrong foods. It's America, brother. Let's get it at McDonald's. Oh, it's hard. I shouldn't say names, but those places, man. And, it's fast food, but it's also not healthy. And you get caught up in it. You don't have time for it. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to take time and to take care of your body first. That's something we've never done, in my life. Hurry up and go. You got to just grab something and run. If you don't put the right fuel in your car's not going to run. And I'm putting the right fuel in my body, man, and it amazes me each day, man. I'm able to do more with my body than I could in the 90s. And I'm wondering what's going to happen 6 months from now, man, whenever the shoulder, they had to cut 3 bone spurs out of it. And one of them was over 2 inches long, The doctor said, you got the record for bone spurs. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Okay, I'll take that. But then they also had to go in and do a thing called refracturization where they drilled like 100 holes in the shoulder and just scraped it because of all the arthritis. And the option, if this doesn't work, is a shoulder replacement. In the day, 6, 7, 8 months ago, if you just said, Jake, you're looking at a shoulder replacement, my reaction would have been, I need to go get some dope, get some drink. I'm pissed off. I'm hurt. I'm angry. So that's what I do. That's how I deal with things. In other words, I'm not dealing with it. I'm just trying to forget it and shove it over in the corner and just keep on going. That does not work. That does not work for anybody. So today, it's okay. You're looking at that. So what are you going to do about it? Well, I could cry. I could pout. I could sit on my fat rear end and do nothing, but today it's not like that for me. I'm going to a physical therapist. I'm actually doing the stuff they asked me to do. It's hard for me because I go in here and there's a guy that's 30 years old telling me how to rehab my body. I'm looking at him going, kid, I know more about this shit than you ever know. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I know more about, your body than you do, but I got to shut my mouth and get in the car and ride. And basically that's what I do. You tell me what to do, I'll do it. Because 58 years old, man, my driving wasn't too good, man. I didn't keep it in the middle of the road. But today I do keep in the middle of the road, man. I'm proud to say that, I'm getting relationships back. My family is welcoming me back into their arms, man. And I had such a great time in Vegas, sober and clean, not drinking. I'll tell you, that was a test. The first thing I did was I took the interviews. I went out there and enjoyed myself with my children, man. 3 of my kids were out there watching me get the award. I visited with people and just really enjoyed it. And I remember it. I'm not ashamed of anything I did. That's the goal. That's the goal right there. That's the reward. Because, in the past, I would have gotten so screwed up or whatever, I wouldn't have remembered half of it, and I probably wouldn't have showed up for half of it. So, I've been so blessed, man. When I sit back and think about it, man, I just say, God almighty, how in the hell did you live through all that? Well, I did, and I'm not going to waste the next 30 years of my life, man. I'm going to show people you don't have to die a dog, Even if you've made mistakes, never, ever give up, Nobody tries to fail, but many people fail to try. And I'm trying, man. Scott Hall's trying. My God. Scott and I, I wish I'd taken $10 out to Vegas and put that on a bet. Jake Roberts and Scott Hall are going to get sober. Let's bet on it. I'd be a millionaire right now, And to watch his transformation after his hip surgery. And we both thank the fans that provided us with the funds to do that because, I did make a lot of foolish mistakes with my money. Well, I didn't make mistakes. I gave it to the damn dope dealer, man. That's the bottom line. But the fans, we raised money on Indiegogo, and it wasn't a give me thing. There's been phone calls in return. There's been T-shirts that are being sent out. There's pictures that were sent out. I had 6 individuals gave $1,000 each, man, to come spend the weekend with Jake the Snake. And we just did the first weekend of it, man, and we had a great time. We wound up taking to see Mike Tyson, and what a great show he put on. And I was really amazed at Mike's performance because it was a one-man show, man. He did it by himself in an hour and 45 minutes, too. So there's a lot of great things going on in this world. We just look for them.
We're talking to Jake the Snake Roberts here on Wrestling Reality on TribLIVE Radio. I am Justin LaBar. You can follow Jake's official Twitter account at JakeSnakeDDT. Jake, you made several mentions. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. You can follow Jake on Twitter, JakeSnakeDDT. Jake, you made several mentions there a minute ago about doing the right thing. And one of the things, I wrote about this actually in a column in Bleacher Report, and I want to let you talk about it. I was helping work with the Kevin Nash WrestleMania party, and you respectfully, with proper notice and great respect, you ended up not making the party, and you gave us the great notice of saying you found out that it would be a party atmosphere, there would be alcohol, and you felt that it would not be best for you to be there. And I wrote about this not too long ago. I think your Twitter account retweeted it, which I appreciated. And I just said this makes a great statement of a professional wrestler passed up on the chance to make money and to be around alcohol and people and be in the center of attention. That you passed it up in respect of staying clean and keeping your goals. And I think that just speaks volumes to all the haters. Talk about the haters. They got to be motivational to you right now.
Oh, man, I laughed at them, back in the day, if you went to the ring, you wanted them to either cheer you or boo you, but you didn't want them to sit there and be quiet, because that means they didn't give a damn. So the haters out there, man, I love you guys, man, because you just give me fuel. And the thing with Nash was, man, it's just a wrong place for me to be, and that's not the only time I passed something up. I just had an opportunity. They were trying to give me a daily radio show on excuse me, brain farts. I have these occasionally on the internet, where I'll be doing a daily talk show 5 days a week, on sports. Because I love sports, and I can talk about just all of them. My favorite sport, of course, is synchronized swimming, but, that's another story. But I turned it down because I was going to be in a party atmosphere where they wanted me to go to games and do after parties. Guys, I'm sorry if I offended anybody out there by not going to that thing. Then shame on you for expecting me to. Because my only expectation for Jake the Snake Roberts, man, is to stay sober, to stay clean. Because if I do those two things, the rest of the things will come. And it's happening every day, man. I'm having opportunities come to me because people see that I've changed. And, you know, I hate what happened. Not only to my career, but to my family. And the only thing I can say is staying positive is that, you know, maybe those things had to happen for what I am today, a spokesperson for not giving up. And we're doing some things here at the house, man. You know, we're doing a silly cooking show on the internet called Eat This, which teaches people how to eat proper food and real food and to get healthy. And like I said, the next 30, 40 years of my life, man, I want to spend it sharing knowledge or sharing the experience that I've had in the walk that I've had getting clean. Because, I mean, I'll come up to your area, man, and just see me, talk to me. Tell me what a difference I've got going on, man, because I'm blowing people away, man. I went to WrestleMania, although I wasn't invited. Next thing I know, WWE's asking me to do some things, you know. Damn, he looks so damn good. Let's have him do something, you know, which I did not think was going to happen. I mean, I would love to go back and do something for the WWE, but, you know, that may not happen. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's not a life or death situation for me. I'd like to be involved in wrestling again. I know that I can write. I can write better than anybody out there. I know that I can do interviews better than anybody out there. So if they choose not to use me, that's their choice. And I certainly understand and respect that. But, guys, here I am. I'm coming at you full bore. Vince, you might as well sign me up for next year on Royal Rumble because, like it one way or the other, I'm going to get in that ring.
Well, that was what I wanted to touch on next. Three things I think we need to see happen is I think this is a great story to show video clips for the weeks building up to Royal Rumble, show your transformation, show everybody you know, what you've gone through. I think three things that need to happen. I think we need to see Jake the Snake in the Royal Rumble. I think we need to see Jake the Snake go into the Hall of Fame, and I think that you need to be given a spot to work with the company because I think you can what you could offer these guys, whether it be in creative, whether it be in creative booking of storylines or whether it be in promos, you have so much to offer. I think those three things need to happen.
Well, I love wrestling, and you know, I was bitter and angry at myself for a long time, and I said some things that weren't right, and some pretty brutal stuff, you know, drugs-induced, whatever. That's not an excuse for saying something. That's not a reason for saying something. That just shows you how big of an idiot I was to open my mouth when I was in that frame of mind. But hopefully Vince will forgive me. You know, I'm asking for his forgiveness all out there, wide open right now, man. Let it go, man, please, man. Hell, I don't want to join your Kiss Your Ass club, but, you know, I am humble, and I just want to help wrestling, man. I love wrestling. I love it so damn much. It's always been in my life, whether I wanted it or not. And I'd like to have a victory party at the end of it, man. We could all drink water, lots of it, whatever, you know, and raise a glass to God, man, and those that believe. Because without God, without good people around me, I'd have never made this trip back in, you know, to life. That's one of the things that you got to do when you get sober, man. You gotta put some things away. You gotta put some people away, man. You gotta surround yourself with caring people, and that's what works. That's what works so well here at the crib, man. Is we don't allow negativity here, man. If you're gonna run with that, you need to run your butt out the door because it just don't work. You know, if you can't say something good about somebody, keep your mouth shut. You know, there's enough problems in this world today that you know. You don't have to look far, man, for something that's going wrong, you know, and the best thing we can all do, and this is what I try to do, is to reach out and help somebody else, man, and I find out that if I reach out and help another person, I get as high as I want to get right there, because I walk away feeling good about myself. I walk away knowing that person's life is going to be changed, and It didn't cost me nothing, man, but just a few minutes.
Jake, if you got one more match or one more run in WWE, who do you want to work with?
That'd be tough, man. That would be tough, but I don't know. I've always wanted to spend time with Randy Orton, help him with his situation. I don't know. Her storyline would be interesting working with Vince, but I don't know if that ain't going to work. But there's a few others, man, that are out there. I'm about to start working out with Scott Hall's son.
Cody, yeah.
His son is genetic freak. Cody, he's 6'8". I mean, Jesus Christ, if I can stand the punishment of training, I wouldn't mind wrestling him.
What about a match between Jake and Scott Hall? One match.
No, I don't think that'd work.
No.
We'd have a bottle match. I'll hit you over the head with you even look at it.
Jake, before we let you go, I wanted to ask one other one. This is actually the most popular coming from the fans, so I figured I'd give the fans this question. Obviously, you were so known, and you still are, even the way you speak in an interview. You were so well known for how good you were on the mic and talking. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Do you have one promo or one feud that you thought you just kicked ass with the way you told the story on the microphone?
Well, I did a promo one time where I was bored doing them because back in the day we used to do those promos. We had to crank out 50 or 60, and sometimes I just get so bored doing them because I didn't like saying the same thing, and I'd ask the camera crew, just give me a word. They'd give me like macaroni, and I'd make an interview and talk about macaroni in some way. But then one day I picked up the mic and I just started moving my lips. And I wasn't making any sounds. I was moving my lips and being very, animated with my hands and stuff. And, damn guy over there running the microphones and stuff. Jake, we're not getting anything. I said, I'm not saying anything, you dumbass. Just leave it alone. Just let it go. So I just kept moving my mouth for about 30 seconds. I finally stopped and looked down to the ground, and I slowly looked back up and I looked at it. I said, now, you tell that little boy or little girl that's sitting next to you that Jake Snake Roberts can't make you get up the car fix a television. It's not even broke. You tell your child that I can't manipulate you. That I can't make you move. And I'm not even near you. What would you do if I was sitting next to you? What would you sacrifice? What would you give up? Something along those lines. And I got so much hate mail back from that damned interview. Vince came to me and said, dude, what the hell are you talking about out there? It just pissed him off like that. I said, I didn't say a word. Didn't say a word. That's when you get inside somebody's head, man. That's what an interview's all about. You got to make people think, and that's what I always tried to do, is make people wonder what the hell I'm talking about. But most of the time, I didn't even know either.
Jake, it has been a real pleasure. As I opened up, I said you were, I believe, in the cage with Macho Man for the very first event I ever went to. That stuck with me. So this has been a personal thrill for me as a fan. So thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate that.
And you can follow him on Twitter.
God bless everybody. Get out there on Twitter, man. Check us on YouTube. We're doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot more. We're going to start doing a thing, man, where Scott Hall and I are. It's going to be called. He's already started. We've already started. It's called Last Call with Scott Hall, where we sit down and watch one of the old matches, and we go through and talk about it. And I think the fans find that very, very interesting. So there's a lot of things coming, man. Just keep the eye out on us. But most of all, if you're not doing it yet, damn it, start doing DDP yoga.
DDPyoga.com is where you can find out more from that. Jake's on Twitter at JakeSnakeDDT. Jake, thanks very much, and have a great day, and I hope we talk again.
God bless.